Hey guys, welcome to another session of Epic 7. I'm gonna give a credit to Anko, a guy on my community here, for telling me to, hey, you know what, make Abyss videos. And so 62 will be the first floor that I actually make videos. So these are, because it's to the limited, you can't rerun them. So I'm like, okay, that's actually a really good idea. So let's do it. So for every floor, I'll try to make a video on it. I'm gonna go and select my team here. I just swapped my artifact for Lorena, so we should be good to go. So let's do this. This is my team.
I believe
Alright.
this is what the goddess wills.
So DN, Kraut, Angelica, and Lorena. Lorena is my sole damage dealer for this one. Because this floor is pretty tough.
My spear will protect everyone. I will pierce everything.
7,000 is not bad actually.
Oh, it can't be helped.
I'm gonna do immunity buff here.
Goddess, a prayer.
If you're ready, let's go.
Let's up our defense.
I'm charging.
I'll if I complete this, I'll make a loadout video for this run, so you guys get to see the gear and artifacts that I'm using for this.
Let's advance together.
As you can see, obviously only my DN is a 6-star with Lorena. My Kraut and Angelica are still stuck at 50.
My training.
I will guide you through the light.
It's okay, we're good.
Here.
Let's fight together.
So for this first run, what's annoying is that they actually, you know, give you the ailment unhealable. It blocks your heals. So you want to have like be able to dispel it, or how should I heal it? I'll heal. Or have immunity buffs. Otherwise, it's really annoying. They can lock you. I think it's like a 2-turn unhealable status, which is really annoying. So once they lock you, it's really hard to get that unless you have a Wondrous Potion Vial or someone that can dispel. I'll put up the barrier.
My goddess.
And of course, DN's barrier has a dispel attached to it, so I shouldn't have used it there because I just realized my immunity is out. There you go. See, unhealable, 3-turn unhealable. So it can lock you down. It's really annoying.
Feel my might in the corner.
Hey, Near's in, man. Welcome to the stream. So you want to kill these guys off ASAP.
I want to retire already.
Oh right, I do have a potion vial on Angelica. Yeah, so that saved us.
Let's advance together.
Let's get up our attack.
You pitiful beings. Death.
So far so good. So pretty much we're turtling this. I tried the DPS route, like going 2 DPS with a breaker, and it just didn't work.
I believe this is what the goddess wills.
I will continue.
This one should be dead here. Alan asks, "You're feeling better, Jagan?" Yeah, I'm feeling better, but my voice still isn't perfect, as you can hear.
Such a pity.
If you're ready, let's go. March.
And saving your souls for wave 2 is probably the smart way to go in terms of strategy here.
I'm ready.
You probably want to spam Archie on Sez if you can, on off turns for your soul weavers and your knights.
The spirit of a commander.
I do have Aureus on Kraut right now, so that's why we didn't really take that much damage. Otherwise, I could actually do quite a bit of damage. I'm gonna wait for AoE heal here, and that's really annoying.
Oh, it can't be helped. The dawn is quietly
My spear
You
will
pulled
protect everyone.
Martin pulled that artifact 3 times in a row. Oh, the potion vial. Yeah, it's a really good one. Keep multiple copies. I have 2 copies of it right now. And I'm gonna keep both of them because sometimes you need to run two healers with it, so it's really good to have. Alan says, "I regret leaving the Lurds now." Yeah, so Lurds is my guild. So for those of you watching on YouTube, so I'm actually gonna cure that unhealable there, getting rid of it. Yeah, Lurds is my guild, and we're almost max level guild, and we won't have any slots left. The wait list is way too long. So not everyone who wants to get in can get in. Oh, yeah. This guy's dive bombing on me. Okay, here we go.
My goddess. Grant me the power to extinguish.
Oh, Martin, you fused them? Feels bad, man. Well, At least you have a really good one though. If you fuse them, at least I think it's 100% to dispel at max. I think.
Let's advance.
I'm at
together.
75% right now, and I'm not even max level, so I think it's 100% by the time you limit break the artifacts. I could be wrong. There you go, man. That's really awesome. Angelica keeps proccing her 75%. I can pretty much auto this actually. I think I can pretty much auto this. Okay, Martin says it's 100%. Yeah.
Now isn't the time to hesitate.
Yeah, Badzilla, that's the way to go. Keep two. I would keep multiple copies for sure. I think it's a good one. Same with the Daydream Joker. Like, try to get max level on one of them and then start keeping another one. Or keep two and then start maxing them out. Oh, my HP.
Give me strength.
I'll just use this barrier.
My spear will protect everyone.
I'll just heal based on priority.
If you're ready, let's go.
You're leveling
Let's advance
Maya
together.
for Abyss level 50
You pitiful being.
for the provoke.
Death is your repentance.
The Order of the Shield does not back down.
I will guide you through the light.
So originally when I was running this, I was using Uberius's Tooth. Obviously, it's a, for your warriors if you're running with Lorena.
Shall I have
It's
a go?
between Daydream Joker and Uberius's Tooth, and I don't know. I've never ran Daydream Joker for this one yet, but Daydream Joker would do a lot more damage on Sez.
Let's advance
But
together.
Uberius Tooth would do a lot more damage on the ads because they don't have that much HP. Well, if you could proc it and if you could
This is what
crit.
the goddess
So
wills.
there's still a gamble on it in terms of how much time you
The Order of
spent.
the Shield does not back down. I will pierce
So far,
everything.
based on my recording clock, we've done about 7 minutes of wave 1, which is quite a long.
Can't be helped.
I'm gonna actually do a full buff here.
Let the goddess lead the way.
Now isn't the time.
Oh,
to
Maya's
hesitate.
AoE defense buff, AoE attack break. Oh, I see.
I will guide you through the light. May those evils be punished.
My spear will protect everyone.
We're already at max souls here, so I might actually do some soul burning. We don't need completely max souls by the beginning of wave 2,
If you're ready,
but it's nice to
let's
have.
go.
So maybe I'll spare like 1 soul for Lorena when she could get her S3 again. It would speed it
I
up.
believe this is what the goddess wills.
I will continue my training.
Next turn. Next turn we can get soul burn. I'll just heal. We have too many turns anyways.
I will guide you through the light.
Technically I could use Arky too, but wasting 3 souls right here is not that worth it. He's halfway, he's almost halfway.
My spear
There we
will
go, let's
protect
burn it.
Everyone. Feel my might in the point of my spear.
Yeah, there we go.
The
That would
spirit
do
of
it.
a commander.
13,000 total
Let's advance together.
damage right there.
You pitiful beings. Death is your repentance.
The Order of the Shield does not back down.
I want to retire already.
Prepare yourself.
Is anybody there? I believe this is what the goddess wills.
Shall I have a go?
I'm gonna save my defense buff on the second wave. The lag.
I will continue my training.
I'll save my S3. I think we can make it. Alright. Here we go. Now this is the tougher one. So Sez does unhealable, and I'm gonna read the skill descriptions here. So when you guys are, if you guys are, going into this floor brand new, you guys know what to expect without actually, having to experiment with it. So here we go. Here's the skills. If the caster is debuffed at the beginning of the turn, one debuff is dispelled and a 15% health is recovered with a 50% chance to grant an extra turn. So basically the whole fight, the main thing you don't want to do is debuff him. So no breaks, no using Says, no using Sid, no using anyone that can cause a debuff. Now you do have to realize that he is immune from certain effects. So having Crow, because he could provoke, is fine since he won't proc that. So provoke, stun, sleep, and silence. So any units that would use that, suppose, is okay. He only has a 25% effect resistance, so it procs really high if you debuff him with anything else. Alright, so everything else is really scary. Basically the whole thing is don't debuff him and keep your team's health higher than 50% by the time he actually finishes attacking. So you want to keep your whole team well buffed and healed the entire time. So it says here, you can read it yourself, if the enemy's health is less than 50% after attacking Dark Shadow, then he will use Encroach. So it's pretty much like the exact same says that we got in game. From the player's point of view, Dark Shadow, penetrate enemy with dark energy, dealing additional damage proportional to the enemy's lost health. It's a passive. And Conviction, you do not want to make sure your health is over 30% when this is about to go off. All right, otherwise he'll do an AoE attack and you know everyone can get wiped. So yes, so that's pretty much the niche there. I'm gonna kill off the ads first.
All enemies will fall to my spear. The spirit of a commander.
The goddess wills it. In the name of the goddess.
I'm gonna do immunity.
Now
If I remember correctly, only Says can actually do the unhealable, and that's the only debuff that you'll receive. But the mice hit really hard, so you want to kill them ASAP.
Let's advance together.
I might actually use Arky here. I'm gonna do it since the DN has a free turn. If you notice, when Says is attacking, you'll see how much HP he has, and therefore when you use the Daydream Joker on him, it'll do a ton more damage. Like I said, Uberia's Tooth would speed up the killing of the ads, but Daydream Joker will speed up the killing of Says. So it weighs, depends on what you want to spend your time on. My Crow actually does decent damage, so I'm actually going to use this S1 when I can.
I will guide you through the light.
Okay, let's reduce the critical hit chance
My
there.
goddess. Grant me the power
Yeah,
to
Eero backs top.
extinguish
Even
evil.
one debuff is dangerous, so
My
you're not gonna do
everyone.
that much damage depending on who you bring here. But my experience is once you debuff him, 15% of his HP is more than any damage you can do in one round. So if you run let's say 4 DPS units, you're not gonna grind his HP down for 15%. So take a look at this. I'll pay attention right now.
My
When
goddess.
Says attacks, I'm gonna read out his HP. 388,919. Alright, so that's how much HP he has. If you do the math for Daydream Joker, my current Daydream Joker, I think I'm doing like 2% additional max HP damage. I calculated, I think it does like 7%, or sorry, 7,000 more damage, or 7,000 damage rather. So that's actually quite a bit on Says. So that's why I'm gonna keep it with that. I'm bleeding. Okay, so they could cause bleed. There you go. There's an answer.
Are you prepared to die?
Oof. S3 on DN there. Oh, that was close.
I will continue my training.
That's really annoying. It's really dangerous. There you go. Wondrous Potion Val just healed DN
I will guide
from
you through
her
the light.
unhealable buff, which is really good to have on Angelica here. My DN has a rod, so she's an off healer when she does her S2 and S3. Bleed on Crow, that's dangerous. Oof.
Now isn't the time to hesitate.
He can still just attack. Again, the key is not to get to him under 30% HP or 50% HP even.
Spirit of a commander.
Super dangerous right now, actually.
I will pierce everything.
So I think with Lorena killing them out of the way here, we'll be more and more sustainable as the turns go on.
Let's advance together.
Let's recover Crow's bleed first. This takes priority. Healing and barriers take priority over doing damage.
I want to retire
There we go.
already.
Buff.
The dawn is
Immunity buff. We'll be good for 2 turns here.
Let's go.
Let's do a defense buff. Yeah, once you kill off the ads and you can sustain it like I have so far, you know that you could beat Sez. Sez doesn't get any harder. The ads are really what's making him harder.
May those evils be punished.
Oh no, Martin, dude. Martin says that's a noob, says no Dust Devil. He has Dust Devil, and he has R and L.
Let's advance together.
It's pretty insane. If you read his descriptions properly, he can he has a 50% chance to do a double attack.
Shall I have a go?
If you debuff him, bro. Yeah.
The spirit of a commander.
Martin says, oh really? Yes, he does. Trust me. I ran into him. I'm like, this is the most annoying says I've ever fought. Eurobox Top says, I call hacks. Yeah, he has 2 artifacts, man. 2 artifacts.
I will guide you through the
Okay,
light.
gotta heal up Crow here.
Please, save us.
Alright. We're doing good, we're doing good.
Feel my might.
So Sez, yeah, like I said, Sez doesn't get any harder. There's no like surprise ending. Like he doesn't get stronger or anything. So thankfully, I'll heal.
Such a pity.
900. Still better than nothing. Unhealable again.
Now isn't the time
Alright,
to
so here we go.
hesitate.
Now we're taking on just Sez. 2000 with crit damage. Not bad. Let's use Arky.
Goddess wills.
Martin says, can I have that Sez for Arena? No, I want him first, man. So 43,000 damage with Arky because Arky does HP. So 9,000 crit damage. Yeah, it's a bit better. A bit better than Uberius Tooth.
Let's advance
I think with
together.
Uberius Tooth, if I crit him with additional Uberius Tooth proc, I was doing 7,000 damage. So yeah, 9,000 damage is the way to go. So Daydream Joker on Abyss for sure,
Let's go.
because the HP is really high.
The spirit
Sublime
of a commander.
Data, yeah man, Raspy Jagan.
I will guide you through the light. Give me strength.
Keep those barriers up. Martin says, I called first for that Sez. Fine, you can have him. You can have him, Martin.
Name of the goddess
Alright,
of
we got an
fire.
S3 coming, so we gotta be careful here. I'm gonna burn
Everyone. All enemies will fall to my
because I got my attack buffs up anyways. 17,000.
I will continue my training.
Now isn't the
Oh,
time
defense
to
buff,
hesitate.
perfect. Here we
Shall
go.
begin?
Perfect time for his S3.
I believe this is what the goddess wills.
You won't have time to struggle.
Yeah, so one thing that I should mention here. Originally, I was running like, let's say, I was running a Sid and Lorena team combo and using Sid's S1 on the ads and Sid's S3 every time he gets it back on Sez.
The order
And
of
that
the
didn't
shield
work
does not
because
back
when
down.
Lorena attacked Sez, it procced Sid's double attack, which double attack is S1, and it broke or debuffed Sez's defense.
Shall I have a go?
So he healed up instantly. So I'm like, screw this, just turtle it. It's the better way to go.
Let's advance together.
Yeah, Earbox Top Crow is really good.
Goddess.
But yeah, like I said, at the end of completing this run here, I'll make a separate video
My spear will protect
introducing
everyone.
the artifacts and kind of gear I have. So for those of you who are like, you know, wanting to take this on, you know at least minimal requirements, I suppose,
I will
like what
guide
you should
through the
have.
light.
I won't use the barrier on this one yet. Oh crap! Holy crap! He does so much to Lorena.
I want to retire.
Yeah, see, look, Wondrous Potion Val there saved us again. Otherwise, she was unhealable.
Let's go.
I believe.
I'm gonna
this
keep
is
that
what the
barrier
goddess
there. That's too
wills.
scary. That's too scary.
The spirit of a commander.
All right.
My spear will protect everyone. The goddess.
Yeah, so Lorena for me is like a really good choice. Like you wouldn't use Axeman on this because Axeman causes bleed. Axeman does defense
Now
debuffs.
isn't the time to
So like
hesitate.
if you don't have Lorena yet, especially with her specialty change, I think it's time to get her. She's a really consistent DPS unit. Like all her skills is just damage, and stack damage and do more damage without status ailment. So it's really good. to have Lorena for this one. I can't think of anyone that could replace her at this moment. In terms of just doing straight damage, no status.
The Order of the Shield does not back down.
Martin says minimal requirement be a whale, but you know I'm not a whale on this game though.
May those evils be punished.
Why am I not using, so Earboxtops asked, why am I not using Angelica's S3 with Soul Burn? The reason is because I find her Wondrous Potion Vial procs a lot, and I want to kill off Says ASAP. I don't want to just keep turtling, so I want to use all my Soul Burn for Lorena if possible. But that's not my own thing. And also, you can't sustain Angelica's Soul Burn S3 because it takes too much souls. You're not gonna get it back with the amount of damage you're doing.
This is what the goddess
So,
wills.
like with all the buffs and heals going on, you're just not gonna get enough soul back. So that's just a choice for me. I just don't like using Soul Burn on for the Abyss run. For this one, it's not sustainable. I'd rather do more damage, just finish it off. Kisei doesn't do status, but Lorena probably still better. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Kisei works. Kisei works. Kisei does an insane amount of damage, but yeah, she
I will guide you through the light.
she really feeds off barriers. So the floor right before this was Crow, and Crow does barrier, like 50% chance for barrier every time he gets hit. And I would say Kisei would be perfect for that battle. So if you have Kisei and you haven't gotten to that floor, definitely use Kisei for that.
My goddess.
Even though that Crow arguably you should be able to poison him, it's actually better if you poison him. I gotta heal up here. He's gonna do his S3.
Shall I have a go?
I believe.
Lovely Sweets, welcome to stream. He says this is my new addiction. It's a pretty good game, man. Oh, he went after DN. Oh, please, survive. Yeah, we should be okay. It should be less than 50% health. Again, I do have Aureus on, that's why I'm taking so little damage. If you don't have a tank with Aureus, you're gonna take a ton of damage. He wipes you out really quick.
I will guide you through the light. Please save us.
My Angelica is pretty tanky, so not too worried about that. Yeah, that's why again I don't use her Soul Burn there, because that Wondrous Potion Vial proc is pretty good. We're almost there. Is he dead? No. Wow, he just has a bit left. Let's use Crow. Epic finish. Even though technically he should do like no damage because I have no HP lost. Well, I have 1000 HP, 500 HP lost. Oof, done. There you go. That's my Abyss 62 run there. Very well sustained. All right, I'm gonna end off this here. Definitely, if you're interested in checking out the gear, check out the next video. I'm gonna make it as a separate video here. I'm gonna call them loadouts as well. I do that on FFBE. So if you guys have Discord, check out the Discord server. Follow me on Twitter and subscribe to YouTube if you haven't. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.